evening, Sanbonani, Molweni. I should actually be saying Molweni. Good evening, Molweni. Niyaphila ninjani? Mina ngiphilile shem. Right. On a Thursday, I'm so happy. As you can see, my position is different today. I'm not sitting down. I'm actually sitting on sofa. Yeah, my flower. I'm sitting more couching and I'm hi. I'm there, man. I'm there. Yeah, I'll tell you how I got here, but first let me introduce myself. My name is Kujo Swafu, aka Miss Parksandread, and yeah, we are back on a Thursday. Hashem, today I know what day it is. We are back on a Thursday, and we will be reading 2 languages, English and Isixhosa, and I think the total read today, as advertised, is 3. So we'll be reading this book. I don't know what happened to the cover. Somewhere between our Saturday Parksandread sessions, so I don't know who wrote this book. Yeah, but it's a Xhosa book. What I'm happy about is that it's from page 1 to the very last page on page 14. So it's a complete story, just that we can't give credit to the author because we don't know who the author is. But I feel like this book should be read. I've been postponing it, but I was like, up until I get the covers, but I'm not getting the covers. I'm like, okay, let's just get on to it. And then the second book that we'll be reading, Xhosa read, will be this one. It's written by Joy Cowley and Rodney McGree. It's a Xhosa book. Is Isupu Eyonyanyekayo. It will be our fun read. It's a very short story, very, very, like 8 pages. I can't even count the words. The words are probably like 15 with 10 words. So it's not something that I can read alone. Like I wouldn't read English in this book. So I thought I should just insert it in this episode of our Xhosa read and just let it be like a light read, just to refit this, because the intention is to read all the books that we have at Parksandread, especially those that can get into being read via this live read. And then of course we are still on a fun fact. We will be reading about boots and shoes, and you will see how this book correspond to this book, and why I chose this book and this book, why this fact and this Xhosa book which talks about shoes. As you can see, there is that link where we talk about shoes. But anyway, before we get to the books, I'm gonna tell you, actually I would like to give a special shout out to Andile Ntabeni, who contributed a tripod to Parksandread. Yeah, so that's why you see me sitting like this, because I'm recording phone into more tripod. So we are growing. Thank you so much for the contribution, Mr. Andile Ntabeni. So yeah, keep the contribution coming. If it's books that you have, you can bring books. If it's tripods that you have, you can bring tripod. If it's a camera that you have, you can bring a camera. Whatever you have to grow and expand this beautiful initiative, we are more than welcome. We King, what did I say there? Ra amogela gore o re fe meneelo ya rena mo lenaneong le la rena la Parksandread live read tsa Monday ho fihla Friday. I get it. So yeah, tripods is doing the most. But I just feel like, hey man. So yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Ntabeni. Yes. So yeah, we're gonna get to a read. Can we just start with this smallanyana read, so I appetize my palate into English, into Xhosa reading. So when I get into the serious Xhosaness, so we gonna start with this one. Isupu eyonyanyekayo Yay! It is one ukuthi le soup bangenisile ini phakathi soup le. Ne? Isupu eyo nyanyekayo. Kugalela inkumba. Kugalela intsipa. Kugalela inkuzane. Hey, le soup. Kugalela ibratch zokuhlamba amazinyo. Kugalela ikousi. Kugalela izihlangu. Iyanyonyeka. No man, I also wouldn't like that. No wonder they're saying this soup so eyo nyanyekayo kuhunyenyisa. It's disgusting. I also wouldn't eat such a soup. Imagine soup, this soup. The first thing they put in the soup, inkumba, so it's snail. I think it's snails. You see, snails. So there's the snails. And then from the snails, intsipa, it's leaves. They put in leaves. Hi man, lesopo. Then from there they put in flowers. Inkazana. Like flower, you see they put in flowers in there. And already it's disgusted. And then where did they get the toothbrush? They put in the toothbrush. Look. Yo. And then they put in the socks. Already they're covering their noses because, hey, what is happening in that pot is not so pleasant. And then they put in shoes. Yo, I know. Le suple. Eyo nyanyekayo. Iyanyonyake. Yo, no. But you know what this book reminded me of? I remember when we were kids and we used to play house. And just being creative and using our imagination, you'd find us in our own or rather created space. We would put like we'll just create a floor house, so the house will just be here, the bedroom will be here, everything will just be here. Obviously it wouldn't have long walls and stuff like that, it will just be on the floor. But then we'd be like, okay, today is Kujo's birthday, so we're gonna celebrate Kujo's birthday. So what would we do if we celebrate Kujo's birthday? We would go and take mud, right? And then from mud we'll mix it with water and we'll just make a cake. And then for candles we'll obviously take sticks and just make it nice and color it, and then we'll just be creative. And if we wanted to play bubbles, we'll just take water and mix it with soap and just mix it in a tin, and then it will be like all gluey and bubbly. So what I'm seeing here is just them having a very active imagination. Just unfortunate that their mixture did not work out. So yanyinyis is disgusting. Ew, who's gonna eat or drink a soup with toothbrush, with shoes, with socks, and with flowers, with snails? Who's gonna drink that? Who's gonna eat it? Who's gonna enjoy such a soup? But it's the creativeness, and that's how you see people coming up with very delicious recipes, because they use their imaginations to create this thing. They thought, if I mix that and I mix that and mix that, I can make this great recipe, right? So some recipes are a disaster, while others come together, right? So we are going to move into our closer read for tonight. I'm thinking the name of this book will probably be Isixhosa yethu. Let me read so you can get why I'm saying Isixhosa yethu. Alright. Isixhosa yethu bezizidala zonakele. Yo inhliziyo yethu eyayibhlungu kakhulu. Kwaye uyethu beazithanda kakhulu. Ethanda ukugqiba kakhulu. kakuhle ekagqiba kakuhle. Kaminizana ithile umama kayethu wathunyelwa incwadi. Incwadi le yayiyelala ukuba makazokhulula ipasela eposini. Ngenene ngosuku lolandelayo wayilanda umama. Ubuye sekudala elindile kuyethu. Mama, ipokisi ekhulu kangaka, watsho uyethu. Ekhwanqisiwe. Inokuba kukho ntoni apha phakathi kuyo? Uyabuza uyethu. Masivule sibone ntombi yam, waphendula umama. Wayiqhaqha ipokisi umama unomonde. Ngaphakathi kukho izipho. Ezikayethu isipho yeyizihlangu ezibomvu ezinezithende ezikazimlayo. Inezithende ezikazimlayo. Halala! Dine izihlangu ezintsha, watsho uyethu anwabile kakhulu. Ngomdla omkhulu wazithi hlazi izihlangu wazilinganisa. Heyo! Izihlangu zamfanela kakhulu uyethu. Hey! Yethu was self-praising. Wavuya uyethu ukuba angasokuphindi agqibe ezihlangu ezidala. So here is the pictures. So these are the shoes, right? So Uyethu had old shoes. She didn't have shoes anymore. And Uyethu loved dressing up, loved looking beautiful. So when she didn't have shoes, she was very sad, as you can see here, that her shoes were old and didn't fit her anymore, and they weren't so pretty. So she was not happy. You see, because she loved dressing up and looking all pretty and taking pictures, you know. But then one day, her mother got a letter from the post office, and the letter said there's a package at the post office that the mother needs to come and collect. The following day, the mother went, and in anticipation, so Wetu was waiting. Eventually, the mother came with the package. Can see that Yetu was just waiting for the mother, wanting to see what is it that you're fetching from the post office. And then when the mother got in, Yetu was like, yo, such a big box. What's in there? What's in that box, Mama? I want to know. You see, she's not even wearing shoes because those shoes don't fit her anymore. Then the mother was like, okay, let's open the box and see what's inside. Then they are opening the box. And then when they opened the box, they got gifts. Lots of presents. You see, they got teddy bears, they got clothes, they got toys. You see, they got a lot of items. But also, they got shoes. Check how excited she was. Like, halala, halala, I have new shoes. She was so excited and just could not wait to put on her shoes. There she is putting on her shoes, and she was just praising herself like, yo, these shoes really do fit me, hey? Hey? She couldn't believe that the shoes just sit so well on her. And then she was just so happy, and there you go, giving her mother a hug, because she knew that from getting these shoes, she does not have to wear those old torn shoes that she previously had. Now she's going to wear new shoes, and she was very happy. And remember, the shoes were like red. Move were red and had this okay, no, these ones are old shoes, but the ones that she had there, they were red with studs there. So you see, these ones were old shoes. See how torn they were, but now check the new shoes. See? And she was just so happy to be receiving. So how do you react when you get gifts from your parents? especially when it's clothing item, especially shoes. Do you wear them the whole day, or do you get to the shops and when your parents buy you shoes, you just want to wear them in the shops and leave behind the old shoes, or do you wait till you get home so you can wear them in the house first? I remember we used to wear the shoes in the house because we don't want to get them dirty, so you wouldn't go outside with the shoes for some time, and maybe after 3 days you'd want to go outside, and even as you go outside you would work very carefully because you didn't want the shoes to get dirty or to get damaged or anything like this. So you really would take good care of your shoes. So how do you react when your parents buy shoes? Are you like Yetu who goes halala halala, or are you like, okay, thank you mom, and just play it cool? How do you react when you get new shoes? And what happens to your old shoes? Do you wait for them to get all torn, or do you give away your shoes to you? What happened to the old shoes that you have? Please leave your response on the comment section. All right, we'd like to hear how you deal with new shoes and what happens to the old shoes that you owned. Should you get new shoes? Right. So we are going to get into boots and shoes. There you go. Let's learn. Now this one is fun facts. So things that I'm reading here are really is the truth, right? So, but you can use your imagination, transport yourself. Before I show you pictures, just imagine, activate your mind. Wolf and Wilma need new shoes. Hello now, Yetu needed new shoes, and here we are learning that Wolf and Wilma needed new shoes. People wear all kinds of shoes, and this book will tell you why we need shoes. Why do we need shoes? Boots and shoes protect our feet. They can keep your feet dry and warm. We are currently in winter, so what does it mean? We need boots, right? You can't be wearing the clap unless if maybe it's 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock, it's very hot, but still you need very warm shoes, which happens to be boots, to keep your feet very warm. We need to choose the right shoes. Some shoes are for sports and some shoes are for play. So there is sports shoes, there is play shoes. So we also learned there is indoor shoes which are called slippers. So when you get into the house from playing, you can take off your boots and then you can put on your slippers because you are inside the house, right? Slippers needs to be soft and light, and they are often made out of cloth. All right. Outdoor shoes needs to be strong. Leather and plastic are strong material. They are also waterproof. So inside the house, you need soft, light shoes, slippers. When you go outside, you need strong shoes made out of leather and plastic, and which can also be waterproof, because remember, you can experience rain outside, but not in winter, of course, in summer. And then boots, shoes for sports. There are special shoes for sports. Some have studs on the sole. The studs can grip wet grass and mud. So if you can look at your soccer boots, they have studs. So that assists when you play your sports, right? And then trainers have padded soles. They ranges on sole grip and ground. They stop you from slippery. So trainers are shoes that you will use in your indoor sports, like your tennis, your squash, your netball, your volleyball, you know, those are the kind of shoes. So you don't play volleyball, netball, squash, tennis, basketball using your soccer boots. It's not gonna work. And then we have boots for moving around. You can move quickly in these boots. Roller boots, oh my god, have wheels on the soles. They work best on smooth grass. Growing up, I used to have roller boots where it had like 4 wheels. The scariest thing, much as I enjoyed riding them, but yay, those shoes were really scary, but they were also fun. I'll show you pictures. And then ice skates have blades on the sole. The blades are made of metal. You can glide over ice. So when you love ice skating and you enjoy going to the ice rink, the shoes that are needed there are roller blades. but the blades which are made of metal, so that you can ride them on to the ice rink. Okay, and then they're also saying here, these shoes are from different countries. I will show you. People wear these shoes long time ago, so I'll show you shoes that were worn long time ago. And even some of the shoes that were worn long time ago look very similar to the shoes that we're currently wearing, so I wouldn't consider them old shoes. They're still very much modern and current. And then people had to make their own shoes. We still do make our own shoes. Those who can make their own shoes, they get the material from plants and animals. All right, and then you need to care for your shoes. When you wash your shoes, you need to take off the laces, brush your shoes and put them aside, so that polish them. Some of them you polish, and then you can put them aside all tidy up. So let me show you different types of shoes. So like we had to, they went to, so these ones, they didn't wait for a post. They went to the store to get shoes. Wolf and Wilma, they went to the store. You see, they're being assisted and they are just trying out different shoes there. But we're learning about different shoes. So here, these are the shoes. We wear shoes to protect our feet, to keep them dry and warm. You see, she's wearing shoes there. She's wearing shoes. She has different types of shoes, but she's selecting the perfect shoes for whatever activity she'll be engaging in on the day. So when we play sports, we wear different shoes to when we play soccer. You see, this one is kicking the ball soccer. They starts there, but this one is also looks like it's just play shoes, not necessarily soccer shoes. And when we are indoor, you can see the grandmother there is wearing slippers. You see, all soft and light, because they're indoor. They don't have to wear really strong, hard shoes. But when you go outside, that's where you wear your long boots, your leather boots, even your waterproof, because with snow obviously is water. So you need to wear like plastic shoes so that it doesn't get wet. And then when you play soccer, filled sports, you need these kind of shoes where it also has the studs, you see, for grip. So if you play your soccer, your rugby, I think those ones, and hockey, you need these kind of shoes where they also have like the studs underneath. And when you play indoor sports like your tennis, your netball, your volleyball, your squash, you need the padded shoes. You see, so different shoes for different activity. And here are the rollerblades that I was talking about. These are the ones that I owned. Mine had like yellow wheels, these ones. You see, then you can play around your street and just have so much fun. But these, because if you fall, you're going to hurt yourself so much, you need to protect your head. So there you see they've protected their head with the helmets, and they also have like your kneecaps and your elbow caps, so that when they fall, they don't hurt themselves. And here is the ice skating. So here it's by the ice rink. You can see these ones and these ones are the same. So these ones, because they're made, you play at tie roads, you have wheels. And this one, because it's at the ice rink, you have blades, the metal blades. Ne? And then these are the shoes that they're saying they are old shoes. But I think you have seen something like this, something like this, something like this, and something like this. So they say these are shoes that were worn in the olden days. But I think we still have shoes similar to these ones even now. Ne? And then they're just showing us that in the olden days, people used to make shoes from the plants that they will get and the animals. Yeah. And then also here, they're just showing us how to tidy our shoes, how to keep them clean, and how to put them neatly under a bed. I don't recommend putting shoes under the bed, but here, if you prefer it to do so, you can put your shoes under your bed and they are just all clean. So you see why now I matched these two books. Here we get to learn about year two's journey from moving from old shoes to new shoes and the excitement of new shoes, you know, the journey to getting new shoes, really just how happy and excited she is, considering that she loves dressing up and looking all good and nice and everything fabulous. And then here we learn about different types of shoes. We learn that we have our soccer shoes, we learn our field shoes, our court shoes, we have our rollerblades, we have our ice skating shoes, we have shoes for indoors, we have shoes for outdoors, we have shoes for winter, we have shoes for summer. We just learn about different kinds of shoes, all right? But then sometimes we have one shoe that is just multi-purpose, so you can just use it for everything. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If you can use one shoes for playing, like especially your trainers, you can use your trainers for playing and also for playing sports and just for playing with friends. It protects you in both ways, all right? But if you're able to get all these type of shoes for all different types of play, big up. But if you can't, it's still okay. You use the shoes that you have and just have fun and play. That's what we're here to do, to play. So we learned that in Isixhosa, shoes are izihlangu. Angithi izihlangu, and obviously in English ke ditlhako, ka Sepedi ke dieta, akere, and then ka Afrikaans is schooners. Yeah, and other languages we'll learn as we read other books what shoes are. So that's it from me tonight. Please do share my video. All right, reate. So it's to the more the merrier. The members of Parksandread, so that we can enjoy this journey together. Thank you so much for watching. Your presence is really felt. Just seeing people coming in and going out, it's like, okay, we're doing the right thing, yeah. So thank you so much for joining us, and please do share the video. And yeah, that's it from me tonight on a Thursday evening. From my heart, Kujosafu, aka Miss Parksandread, to yours. Good night.